It's late and I'm messy and sunburned and bug bited, and I really don't even know that I want to be doing this right now, but I feel like I have to. So I'm laying here in bed thinking about the global events, and I am one of those kinds of people that, well, I've talked about how I've got some pretty good ideas and senses and knowings about things. I get insights and I have dreams, and I've never really kind of understood what the gap was going to be, and I think I'm starting to see it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're in a really, really, really pivotal time in history right now, and I have looked into and meditated on and journaled about and channeled and like tried to receive information in any way possible about so many topics. It's just a thing that I do. I am a researcher. I like to learn, and I like to find information, and I like to know why. So I've looked up a lot of stuff. I've also gotten to a point where I try not to look at too much stuff until I've gotten a sense of something. But one of those things is the idea that we live in a simulation, and I really want to make this quick. So this is where I'm at something after 12. It might be 1, I don't even know. I guess it would be a Thursday morning. I think it was Wednesday yesterday. I have lost all track of days. And today was a day that I heard more news than I ever let myself be exposed to. And I also received information via a messenger message that revealed something to me that was going on, and it struck fear in me. And I've known and felt that there was no reason to have fear, that there is no, like, fear is the real problem here, right? And fear is a way to control. And so I try really hard. I don't try, I guess. I look at things from all different sides, as many different sides as I can. And I recognize that fear is a control mechanism. So it was weird to feel fear today, and for the first time in a while, after hearing the news over and over and some crazy other stuff going on regarding homelessness in the very small port city here in Nova Scotia, in Halifax, and it got me thinking back to the job that I used to have, where, like, I was trying to help people basically that were in poverty be able to keep their houses warmer and hopefully be able to eat better because of that, and keep their houses in a lot of cases. And so my job essentially was to look for poverty. So I got a really good understanding of it. Also have ended up in positions, like currently right now, having to live with my folks because work is not panning out for me, and I'm making decisions that feel right based on a inner knowing and trust that are very much contrary to the rest of the world, or a large portion of the rest of the world. So I've been helping out at a horse rescue, just mucking out stalls and just helping however I can. She's got like 17 horses there, and some goats and some chickens and guinea hens, and a dog, and she's in her 70s or 80s, and she runs this place all by herself, and she's been doing it through the pandemic and struggling to have volunteers because of lack of travel, lack of being able to be around places. So it's been a real struggle for her, and I figured, like, I'm not working right now, so I'm going to help her out up there as much as I can. I am allergic to something there, but, the welts go away. I enjoy it. The horses are all just, they're beautiful, and there's one called Cowboy, and I think he's got a crush on me. And I feel good helping out up there, and like, not just because I'm helping, which is like ideal really, and being of service, but I don't know, I find it just, I like processes. It's weird. I can just get into it. It's natural. It's a really wonderful feeling, and to be around all of those animals is incredibly peaceful in times like these. So, but the radio is playing, and I try to avoid listening to the radio because I don't want to hear the news, because I try really hard to keep my energy and my vibe as high as I can. And I find the frequency, like the actual frequency of a radio, distorts my personal frequency. It throws it off, makes me uncomfortable. Sometimes it's painful. I don't feel good when there are radios on. I can listen to YouTube videos. I can listen to like pre-recorded music and stuff like that, but and like streaming things, but radio frequencies bother me. So that and the bombardment of horrific news over and over and over and over again all day. So while I'm feeling quite balanced in life and focusing on happy and joy and having fun, and just like relaxing into being me and kind of figuring out who me is right now. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know who I am, but trying to figure out how to be me in the world. And I'm not sure that's going to be possible for much longer, so I have a feeling that my days making these videos are numbered. And that's okay, because I think that that's a lot of things are going to be changing. So with that said, all of that got me thinking, and I was like, looking at the way that the world is, and looking at, the kinds of things people are talking about and the kinds of things people are not talking about. And I've been thinking about the whole idea that we live in a simulation, right? So there are a lot of very well-respected quantum scientists, philosophers, doctors, PhDs, thought leaders. Like, let's face it, there's an awful lot of people out there who have surmised and think it's pretty likely that we probably are in some level of a simulation. So what if we keep living this simulation over and over and over again? And we're at that point in that simulation where we're on the cusp. Look around. Watch the news. Talk to people. You can feel it. We can all feel it. We're at a point, like a real tipping point. And I want to ask you, what if this is a simulation, and we have repeated this over and over and over and over again, and we keep ending up here? And many of you can look around and be like, why do we keep repeating this over and over and over again? Shouldn't we be learning our lessons and being able to move on? So if that is what the simulation is, And if there is or it's like a video game, and there is the opportunity to be able to like move on and continue and stop repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again, maybe we should try something different this time. Just give it a try. I mean, it's a simulation. We'll just rinse and repeat, right? But it feels very much to me like we're in this strange position where we have two choices. We have option A and we have option B. Option A, we do one thing and everything has a good chance to go to shit. We choose option B and in option one, and then we do it all over again and again and again and again. Option two, make different decisions this time. We listen to an inner knowing. We start paying attention to what's going on around us and asking questions. We stand up for ourselves in our rights. And then maybe this time we move on in the simulation, or we start something totally new because maybe we've never made it past this point. I don't know, but I'd really love to see this go in a direction where we don't have to repeat this again. What's happening out there in this world, the levels of control and disgustingness that are taking over, it's unbelievable to me that people are still just like hopping on the I must abide train. It's terrifying, actually. And I think there's still a chance for enough of us to say no and mean it.